Let's talk about finance. There is a secondary money market lender called Fannie Mae. Now, the secondary money market lender is a lender's lender, aren't they? And Fannie Mae is the largest of all of them. It was once quasi-governmental and now is totally governmental. They buy all kinds of loans. There are other secondary money market lenders, but Fannie Mae is the big one. Discount points are prepaid interest. One discount point is equal to 1% of the loan amount. They're always paid in advance, like I said. They can be used to lower the interest rate and monthly payments for a borrower from their perspective. The primary lender likes discount points because it makes their contracts, their loans more saleable in a secondary money market. And the secondary money market likes discount points because it increases their yield. If a buyer is using a lot of leverage when they're buying a home, it has to do with the loan-to-value ratio and the purchase price. If you get a 100% loan-to-value ratio or 100% loan, then you use total leverage, totally somebody else's money to buy that property. Qualifying for a loan, you qualify not only the individual but the property itself. Properties that qualify are called conforming properties. The types of loans that can be used are various. A package mortgage is a mortgage that covers both real and personal property. A blanket mortgage is a mortgage that covers more than one parcel of real estate, used for development loans, like for condos or perhaps a subdivision. With a blanket mortgage, it's very important to get that partial release clause so that you can release one property at a time. Any loan that is used for the purchase of a property, especially if it's carried by a seller in order to facilitate the sale of the property, is called a purchase money mortgage. The money is used to purchase the property. So, if a seller becomes a beneficiary or a mortgagee, either under a trust deed or a mortgage, that seller who carried back some of their equity to facilitate the sale has entered into something called a purchase money mortgage. Sometimes purchase money mortgages could actually be accomplished with something called a wraparound. A wraparound is a mortgage where there's an existing loan on a property and a new loan is placed in the property that wraps the old loan. For example, $40,000 first mortgage, $30,000 seller equity contribution, wrapping the 40 would give you a $70,000 wraparound mortgage. This $70,000 wraparound mortgage would only have one payment. The buyer would benefit by having that payment be made into an escrow so that he would know that the first mortgage payment was made out of the one payment that he made. That one payment into the escrow would have to be split, and one payment made to the seller for their equity and another one made to the original first mortgage lender. A graduated payment mortgage, a GPM, is a fixed interest rate, but yet the payments go up, sometimes for a period of 5 years. They go up on a schedule. It's already in the trust deed. The first day you sign it, you know what it's going to be. It is a fixed interest rate. So on these types of loans, usually in the first years, payments are made that are not even large enough to satisfy the accrued interest on the property. So in a loan like that, what happens is that the mortgage balance actually increases. They're called graduated payment mortgage. A bridge loan is a loan where you have a gap loan or swing loan, where you're pulling equity out of one property to go into another. A reverse annuity mortgage is a mortgage given to individuals that have properties primarily free and clear, and they desire a monthly income. So, in a reverse annuity mortgage, the mortgagee makes payments to the mortgagor. An escalation clause allows for an increase in a mortgage loan, usually the interest rate or sometimes even the payments. And that famous alienation clause, due on sale clause, non-assumption clause, is a clause in a loan that says that the loan must be paid off at the time the property is sold. Now, FHA is a government loan, and they don't really lend money. They work through participating lenders. They don't really build houses, but they do have minimum property standards, MPSs. And they don't use tax money to insure their loans. What they use are additional monies received from a borrower in order to pay that insurance. A VA loan is a government loan, but it's a guaranteed loan. A person who wants to obtain a VA loan must be a veteran, has served in the military, and their first step would be to receive a certificate of eligibility from the VA. VA loans are guaranteed, FHA loans are insured.